Okay, today we're gonna do kind of a garlic 101, and if if you're not sure how to peel garlic, check out my other video where I show you how to easily peel garlic. These are already peeled. This one has the end cut off, this one does not, so the first thing you wanna do in prepping your garlic is taking your end off. So there's a couple of ways you would wanna prep garlic for a recipe. First of all, there's slicing it thinly. And you want to slice garlic because you want that garlic flavor, but you don't necessarily want to ingest it. So guests can kind of avoid those pieces. My mom does this a lot in like tomato salad and green bean salad. So honestly, you just go lengthwise. This is the way we do it, and just slicely. Is that a new word? Thinly slice your garlic, like so. And there's a little nub there, but there we go. So that's slicing your garlic. And you basically in a marinade or a salad, you get that flavor, and then you can pick them out. Now let's say you want to dice your garlic, which is something in a saute where you want to cook down, get the flavor and ingest it. You want to really cook down your garlic. So now I'm going the opposite direction with my slices. And then I'm gonna kind of group it all together, as you can see. And you get a finely minced garlic. And you usually put that at the beginning of your dish with some onions and some olive oil and cook that down. There is a trick. If you want to cut down on your garlic flavoring and take the bitterness out, you can take a clove or two, and I do this for pesto, because you're using raw garlic in the sauce and it doesn't really cook down, it gets kind of heated through, is you take this and put it in a ramekin with some hot water and hit it in the microwave for 5 to 10 minutes, heat up that water and blanch your garlic for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then take it out and mince it or puree it. And it just takes the bitterness and kind of the heat out of the garlic and mellows it out a little bit. So that's a trick. Then you might want to crush your garlic. To crush your garlic, you need a garlic press. And there's a lot on the market. We prefer this. This is all made out of, I think it's stainless steel. It's really strong, and once you find a good one, guard it with your life. We've had some plastic ones, some fancier ones, and honestly, it doesn't do the job like this bad boy does. You take a clove, and if it's too large to fit in your little compartment, you can always cut it in half. Turn it around. I'm going to, here, hopefully you can see, and you crush. You see it coming out? Go all the way. That is crushed garlic. So it just mushes it a little bit more than your diced or minced. What I do is I take a knife. Usually I do this over a pan. And it's definitely, it kind of even softens it a little bit. And from here, if you need mashed garlic, you use the side of your knife and kind of mash it up. Sometimes that's called for in a recipe. There you go. That will really kind of disintegrate into your dish. So you can go from crushed to mashed really easily. Now, waste not, want not. I actually will turn this around, push it in. You can see the garlic's been pressed in there. That's still good garlic. So take my knife, I pop it out, and then I'll kind of, it's already half mashed anyway, so I'll just take a knife and kind of do a quick dice. And then again, if you need to mash it, then use the flat of your knife to kind of mash it if that's what your recipe calls for. Now, you can also use garlic whole, usually in pickling or preserves, or like a really long, slow-cooked dish. A whole garlic clove can work just fine. And then there's one other that I can think of, and that's grating a garlic. And for grating a garlic, you need a really good grater. This is serious, like you can hurt yourself on this bad boy. And it's just like grating a lemon. And I find that grating garlic is it's used a lot in Asian dishes, in marinades. And that's what that looks like. I personally don't see the difference between this and running it through a garlic press to crush it. That's just my opinion. But there you are. So those are the various ways in which you can prep garlic for recipes. This also creates a good mash too, if you ever mash the garlic. So there you are, Garlic 101. Thank you for joining me today on Kitchen Basics, and please subscribe to my channel and you will be caught up on all of the fun things we do here at the homestead. Crafts, cooking, sewing, gardening, all kinds of fun. So thanks for your support, and keep on cooking. Have a great weekend.